Hey, what's up guys, Stella from Ather Gaming, and today I am back with you guys for one of the most requested deck profiles on this channel, guys. But before we get into that, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, as always, Carta Magica. Be sure to check them out in the description. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's part of our Discord and all of our Patreons. Be sure to check out those links in the description as well. And without further ado, let's get into this True King Dino deck profile. So guys, starting off with the Dinosaur cards, you play the standard Triple Oviraptor. This is this basic, like he's your Searcher, your Stratos, he's your Armageddonite of the deck. That just means that he's your Stratos and Armageddonite, meaning Stratos and Armageddonite are both to 1, meaning mathematically this card should be at 0.5, but whatever, man. I'm not part of Konami. Then for the fresh new, or straight out the box, you play the Triple Miscellaneousaurus. This card's standard. I'm not gonna explain this card too much. We've done many deck profiles in the past on dinos, but yeah. For guys who don't know what this card does, it's basically so you during the main phase, quick effect, you can discard it, and all your dinos are protected from everything for that main phase, and you can banish it and any number of dinos from the grave to special a dino monster from your deck with an equal level as the monster is banished. So yeah, and then wrapping up the level 4 dinos, you play the one God card. You play the one Giant Rex, man. This card should be banned. Let me just say it right now. And honestly, guys, if this card were to get hit by Konami, I actually think that this deck would suffer. It's like I don't know. No, like in full honesty, this card really good. But yeah, so you play. So this is it for your level 4 count. I don't play the Mega Smasher. I don't play it because I don't play the Water True King. But you guys will see that as you get further onto the deck. So yeah, so that's it for the level 4 dinos. Then off to our big boy dinos. We play the 2 Conductor, standard. We play the 2 Overtex, and we play the 1 Pankratops. So the reason why you play 1 Pankratops is because you can search it off the Oviraptor. If your opponent has enough monsters, you just search off Oviraptor Special It, pop a card. You can also special this out from the deck using one of the babies, which we play. Then yeah, so that's why you play that. Like you don't need to max out on it because you're not playing a blind second deck. Then for the two Overtex that you play, they could so for the 2 Overtex that you play, I've seen some builds that actually played only 1 Overtex, but the reason why you play 2 now is because this guy's at 3. Miss Salem's at 3 now, meaning the chance of you actually hard summoning Overtex is actually a lot higher. And unlike Lost World Dinos, this deck, if you hard draw the Overtex, you can actually just pop it out of the hand and trigger its effect. So yes, that's why you play that. 2 Conductors, 2 Conductor. We do not need to get into that. So yeah, so that's it for the big dinos. And off to our baby dinos that we play. Play the Triple Baby Ceratosaurus, the 2 Pteranodon, the 1 Drac Alo, and the 1 Koala Salat. So before we I'll explain these guys after. But so this is standard, So whenever they're destroyed by card effect, you can special summon with this any level 4 lower dino from your deck. This a level 4 or higher dino from your deck. So this card right here is higher specialing Pankratops from deck. But yeah, so you play these. That's how you play them. Pretty standard. You also play the 1 Alo and the 1 Koala Slat. So the reason why you play these guys is because this helps you make your level 5, and yeah, this really just helps make your level 5 plays. And this also helps make your level 5 plays, but you use it in a combo. It basically helps make your Naturi Beast with this card, and this card helps you make basically every other card. You have to play 1-1. Yeah, and this card is not a brick because you can actually combo off with this in your hand, and the combo works the exact same. And if not, it's actually like you actually end on a better end result if you hard draw this. And then this card, if you hard draw it, its effect is if you control all monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. So yeah, so that's why you play the 1 Koala Slat, because if you control the monsters, you special from your hand, then you combo off. It's as if you didn't even draw it. Cool. So that's for the Dino Engine. Off to the level 9s that you play. We play the Triple Agnemazad, the standard, the Fire True King. You play the 1 Idly, the 1 Melodrak, and the 1 Thunder King Kaiju. So these 3 are your main combo pieces. This is what you're going to be searching, and this is what you're going to be using to facilitate a lot of your combos. I do not need to get into this. I've explained it in past videos. Check them out if you want to know what the card does in depth. But with these 3 that you play right here, you play them because of the new support that came out in Dane. You play these cards, you special summon them out of the deck, and you can play any other level 9s that you want. Like, you could play the crawler one if you want, but the problem with the crawler one is that it doesn't special summon itself out of the hand, and Idly can special summon itself out of hand. That's why you play that. This card's a kaiju. That's why you play that. That's just standard. And then this card's a dragon, which is relevant to the combo. Check out the previous video if you want to see why that's relevant. But yeah, so those are the level 9s you play. You play those 6. I don't play the Water True King because it's a brick, and the only way that you can make it not a brick is if you play Megalo Smasher, which is another brick, meaning you're playing a brick to facilitate a brick, which just does not make sense. So yeah, so then now onto the World Chalice cards you play. You play the 1 World Chalice Guard Dragon and the 1 chosen by the World Chalice. So these each facilitate their own separate combos. This is a level 1 dragon, so this is your Guard Dragon plays. This is your level 3 fire, which facilitates your Naturia Beast play later on, which, once again, guys, you want to see the combo, be sure to check out the previous video. I go a lot more in depth there. But this card's fire, so if you draw it, you can pop it out of your hand with the Fire Boy right here. And, you know, it's as if you didn't even draw it. And then this card is the only unfortunate card to draw. But even if you do draw it, that's why you play the Chosen. Because if you draw this, you still want to be able to make a powerful board, so you use Chosen. So, yeah, this is standard. So you have to play those 2. And yeah, so that's for the monsters, guys. You play 27 monsters. And then onto the spells, you play the Triple Fossil Leg, the Triple Diagram, 1 Lost World, and then the 2 Terraformings, and the 1 Set Rotation. So guys, these are your consistency spells right here. These are you want to open one of these in your opening hand, along with one of these or one of your starters. So yeah, so Fossil Extent, it's your Rhoda of the deck, so it should be limited as well, once again, but it isn't, so whatever, I'm not going to say much here. There's Triple Diagram. OCG knew what they were doing when they banned the card. Like, it's still busted. It's still really good. You play the 1 Lost World right there. You play that because not only is it for the set rotation that you play, but it's also nice to have Lost World because there are some instances where you might want to search out the Lost World with your Terraformings instead of just, you know, like set rotationing it or terraforming out your diagram, because what Lost World does is it lets you beat the Mine matchup. Like, you would go Terraforming Lost World, you would go normal summon any dino, give your opponent a token and pass, and then Mine will kill itself, and then at that point your opponent just can't, you know, and Mine, once again, it can't OTK, meaning you can stall out for like 3 or 4 turns before you have to feel pressure to kill them, meaning, and in 3 or 4 turns, like, this deck can go off by turn 1, if not that, by turn 2, meaning your opponent's not even going to live through 4 turns. But yeah, and then you play 1 Set Rotation because you play 2 field spells with different names, so you might as well play that. You want to see your field spells. And then off to the other spells that you play the 2 Pill. Standard, you don't want to open multiples of this card, but at the same time, you don't not want to see it. So you want to open it, but you don't want to open multiples. That's why you play 2. Like, you always want to make sure that you can have a copy of it if you need it. And yeah, so yeah, that's why you play 2 pills. It's standard. You don't have to play more than that. I mean, if you want, you can actually play 1 pill to search off the overtext, but the problem with that is that there are certain matchups and certain situations when pill is like the only card to beat the matchup, and yeah, that's why you play that card. It's pretty good. And then on to the last 2 broken one of spells you play. You play the 1 Foolish Burial, standard, you know, like dinos, every dino matchup, sorry, not matchup, every dino variant should play this card. Dump your overtext, search your pill, dump your Giant Rex, activate your pill. You can dump like a non-dino, activate your pill, dump Foolish Burial, not dump Foolish Burial, activate Foolish Burial, and then dump your Miscellaneous, go off. So yeah, this is how you play that card. Then you play your 1 brand new card. I don't know why Konami even decided to print a card like this, but it's your 1 copy of World Legacy Monstrosity. So for those guys that don't know what this card does, you basically target a level 9, special summon 2 more level 9s from your deck with different names and original types as the monster that you targeted. So there's a lot. This card enables a lot. It's searchable in the combo, which, once again, check out the previous video. But yeah, so it's searchable in the combo. This is basically an in-archetype machine loop, if you look at it that way. Like, that's literally how busted it is. It, by itself, you end up making your VFD with this 1 card, and it enables a lot more suited plays. So yeah, so that's why I play the 1 Monstrosity, guys. Pick it up right now. It's at like a $2 or $3, and I really think that I might go up to like 6 or 7. It might hit 10, but that's a bit far. I think around 6 or 7 it might hit. So yeah, so be sure to pick that card up. So that's for the main deck, guys. 14 spells, 27 monsters. overall 41 cards. Then off to the extra deck. We play the Link 1 Guard Dragon LP. You know, it's standard, you know, like it's Guard Dragons, man. Like all the Guard Dragons are busted. You play the, for the Link 2s, you play the other Guard Dragon, you play Agripane. So I don't play Guard Dragon Pistity because it's not necessary. Like even if it was necessary, like you can't make the card in the combo anyways. But you play the Agripane because Agripane is literally just a free negate, and LP helps you get to Agripane. That's the only reason why you play LP. Now off to more Link 2s, we play the 1 copy of Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. So this card, really, really good. And so for those of you who don't know what it does, it is a generic Link 2, points bottom left, bottom right. It's not generic Link 2, you use 2 dragons to make it. And then its effect is quick effect during your opponent's turn. You can tribute it to bounce a card in the field, non-targeting. And then if it's tributed, you can special dragon from your hand or from your deck, but you don't play any targets for that. You could, but that's too many bricks, and I chose not to run it. You could if you want, but yeah, it's really, really good in the combo. It's another interruption. So this is 1 interruption, this is 2 interruptions that you're making the combo. Really, really good. One Nightmare Phoenix. It's Nightmare Phoenix. It's the best Nightmare monster. Like I don't think that anybody will argue against that. It is the best Nightmare monster. It's a fire as well, meaning you can pop it off with your Fire Boy and just go off. And then for the last Link 2, you play the 1 B-Cop. You can play B-Cop or Land for Linkus, or eventually, if we get the card, the Psy-Frame Link, I guess, if you want to play that. But the reason why I chose to play B-Cop instead, because B-Cop has an actual effect, and although it doesn't come up too often, or like it hardly ever comes up, when it does come up, it's pretty powerful. Like its effect is, you tribute it. If you make it using 2 dark monsters with different names, you can tribute it, then target a card you control, and then basically it just can't die by battle once, or it just can't die once. So yeah, so that's why you play that. So that's for the Links 1s and Link 2s. The 1 Link 3 that we play is 1 Chalice Dragon. So you don't play the Nightmare Unicorn because there are like all the instances where you can make Nightmare Unicorn, like it's not worth it because you'd have to link off like a Conductor or a Pankratops or like a True King or something like that. And in that instance, you're giving up too much to make the Nightmare, so it's not worth it. And Chill Burst, you literally only use it in the combo because you end up linking off your 2 Guard Dragons that you have into your Chill Burst. Link 1, Link 2 equals Link 3, and they're dragons, so it works out. So yeah, so that's how you play the 1 Chill Burst. It's, you know, like it points down, meaning you can summon it. You can summon its pointer, so you'd have like an LP here. LP will special something, and then you would link off that something in Chill Burst and Agripane, and then you would special summon and then go off. So yes, that's how you play Chill Burst. Enables a lot. And yes, that's for the links, guys. Onto the rank 4s and just XC's monsters in general. Starting off with rank 4s though. Dweller, best rank 4 in the game. You play the 1 Dalka and the 1 Lagia. So Dweller is, oh my god, I don't know why this card has not gotten ulti printing yet in OTS. Konami, make it happen. Like, you gave Galatea the spot over Abyss Dweller. Like, what? Like, you gave, what was that? He had Cosmic Cyclone in ulti printing over Abyss Dweller. Like, come on. Like, no one's gonna play that. You gave Herald of the Orange, like, but whatever. Okay, I'm getting too worked up. But yeah. Anyways, Dweller, Dalka, Lagia, best rank 4s play in this deck. You don't play Tornado Dragon. You don't have room for it. If you guys find room by cutting certain cards that you guys don't like, then yeah, I was just playing Tornado Dragon as like another, like as like, I guess a 16th option. But yeah, so far this is what I play for the rank 4s. And then off to the rank 9s, we play the 1 VFD and the 1 Enter Blafner. So VFD is what you're making in every single scenario. This card, insane. You activate it and your opponent can activate monster effects that return. It's similar to As Thought, but it's also like different from As Thought. Anyways, yeah, so it basically locks your opponent out of monster effects. And then your Enter Blafner, the few matchups that don't care about monster effects, such as Altergeist, Guru, what's that matchup? Striker, matchups like that don't care about their monster effects too much. You'd make your Enter Blafner to attempt to rip a card out of your opponent's hand. Or if you go second, Enter Blafner can actually rip a card. So not rip a card, but it can banish a card on your opponent's side of the field, non-targeting. So it's really good, helps out really annoying monsters. That's how you play those. And then off the synchros, guys, starting off with level 5s, you play the 1 Ib, the brand new Ib, I should say. This card is really, really good. Use it in the combo. Use it literally every single time that you have a hand that allows you to make this card. Chances are you're going to be making it because it enables a lot. You play the 1 High Speed Red Shanbara, going second, OTK, punch your opponent to death. Then you play the 1 Nat Beast for the combo. Once again, check it out. previous video, no, 2 videos ago. Check it out. And for the last Synchro, you play the One Abyss. You could play Crystalling in this slot. You could play, I guess, like if you want Hope Harbinger in this slot. Just whatever you have access to. Any dragon extra deck monster that has a negate, because you want to summon off the Aggro Pain. So yes, that's how you play these, and that's for the Synchros. So yeah, guys, that's the deck profile. Be sure to like it if you guys liked it. Be sure to comment down below what changes you would make to it. And yeah, this is Ather from Ather Gaming, signing out.